Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is the Rise of a Nation, it is episode 80, and today we have Leipzig home and away in match day 3 and 4 of the Champions League. If you did not watch last episode, we got absolutely trounced by Juventus 7-1 in Italy. PSV, who absolutely knocked Leipzig around the park, came to Sevenborg as hot favourites. By the 20th minute, the game was dead and buried. Zahora had 4, and we find ourselves sitting second in the group, 2 match days down. Also important to note, earlier kickoff time here in Italy as well for this game. Juventus have gone and scored 4 and beat PSV 4-0. A big chance for us to, even if we win, go 3 points clear, and results against teams would have us currently sitting ahead of PSV in a very, very nice spot. Leipzig, however, is not a team to be underestimating. They've probably been a little bit poor here in the Champions League this season, but they're definitely not a team to be underestimating. People who are keen to know, that are keen to watch the save since first season, second year in, Esberg, 16-year-old, 15-year-old guy that came out. His name was Thomas Olsen Lundberg. He scored an absolute hatful that season before not signing a contract and ending up at Leipzig on a free. Since then, he's turned into this sort of guy. He's the club captain. He scored 25 goals for Denmark. We've got to play him today. He is really, really, really good. In terms of Leipzig, they currently sit second in the Bundesliga as well. They've lost to Hamburg already this year. They drew to Wolfsburg. So unlike PSV, who are dominating in the Netherlands, they've been really, really, they've been good, but haven't been great. And their Champions League campaign's been a little bit hit and miss as well, as Leipzig will very much miss, to be fair. Since we last met as well, we beat Innsbruck 1-0 in a game we absolutely dominated them in. Was fantastic, just didn't cap it off. And then a 4-4 draw in a crazy game against Saunders. Look, 1-0 down to the first shot of the game. 2-1 up at halftime, thinking we're going to run away with it. Ibsen then scored a 10-minute hat-trick, not even. And then I was like, wow, okay, we're going to lose. Switched in Zahora, switched in Dolcek, switched in a few of the bigger boys, right? And then, 2 late goals. Neil Jenkins' goal being a really nice one as well. To be fair, Jenkins also now scored for Australia, and he's just developing. The finishing's up to 12. All of a sudden, he's looking like a top-notch footballer for this sort of level. There's the part of me that knows that he's probably going to get the free start at some point. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to have to play him. But yeah, he is looking really good and is going to be on the bench here today. In terms of the team, though, we look pretty good. The only problem with the team is Neff is currently playing under an injection, but that is what it is. But yeah, apart from that, the rest of the team is as pretty straightforward. Otters just need to come back in as well. And yeah, so we have got Mpegesi in goals. Otto, Marquez, Campbell, Neff with the injection. Hoj and Big Ken. Bum the Jar, JEPPEEE, Dolcek, and Zahora. Important to note that Albrecht is slowly coming back to it. By the next Leipzig game, he could have maybe played a couple of minutes in the league as well. So, yeah, he's slowly getting there. But the rest of the team looks pretty straightforward. I can't wait to get him onto the bench as well over Dennis. Neil Jenkins just has to be on the bench at the moment. Morton even has not really shown me anything, really, apart from one moment of magic. And yeah, you may have noticed my cat's just come and absolutely sat on top of my laptop here, but it is what it is. My laptop, my keyboard. But yeah, look, we look pretty good. Score prediction in the chat. Ali reckons 4-3. We are live. Links down below. And yeah, this is going to be the big one, right? If we can get through this, we might just get through the group. And that's scary in itself, because I do not think we're ready to really battle against the big boys. But you never know. Anyway, if you can hear purring and all that, my cat was just fallen off the table, is trying to play in my hand, and he's here again. Yeah. Anyway, we got nothing to lose here is what we need to say. Alright, that was my cat. Louis, not the time, mate. Not the time. Score prediction in the chat. It's such a massive game, this. Let's have a look at the team. Noah's in goals. Belgian region goalkeeper. Wow. Right. Tyler Adams, people will know. Great player, Tyler Adams. Dutch regen probably should play for the Netherlands. Hasn't yet. Looks really good. Cristiano has played for Italy, and yeah, he is very good. Could also play on the left-hand side as well. Raphael is their key player on paper. He looks unbelievable, the elite fullback. Romelu Andre, a 22-year-old Brazilian, yet to play for Brazil, and he looks pretty good. Christian looks pretty good as well, the Norwegian international in the middle of the park. Jan is a wonder kid and has played 14 times for Germany by the age of 20. Yeah, you're good. Marcel in the hole looks very, very well-rounded. He's also very, very good. Gonzalez, the Mexican wonder that is, playing on the left-hand side. He's very good on the left-hand side. Just have a look at the technicals. 17 dribbling, finishing, first touch, can also hit a free kick, also got good headering. He's also got 18 pace, 19 acceleration, 18 pace. Again, 19 agility. And then we know who this boy is. It's just it's going to be like season 2 all over again, where he's going to scare me every time he goes forward. The bench does look like this. Backup keeper looks pretty decent. One Pablo Gomez is one Pablo Gomez. Jota, not Diego Jota, but Jota. This guy in Habib looks very well rounded at a young age at 22. Yui, a 22-year-old German, has yet to play for Germany, but looks quite good. Koinate, everybody knows who Koinate is, and Dennis is not the worst, not the greatest German, but you know, he's probably there just for a little bit of the experience that you could get. But yeah, a really, really, really strong side. I enjoy these matches a lot, but told he's fit enough to play. We're on TV, boys. It's a big game in the group. PSV's already played and lost, which means that us winning this game could be massive. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. Like I've said, I just want to scare the shit out of these teams. Even though we went and absolutely pumped PSV against all odds, I don't expect to go do that against Leipzig, who are such a huge outfit. I really expected Leipzig to pump PSV and Leipzig and Juve just to run off into the distance. That hasn't happened, so you just never know. Anyway, Kenny's off injured. Ball in backstick is volleyed in by Nelson. He's onside, and unlike the PSV game, we're 1-0 down. We were down 10 men at the time, but that's not what you really is the excuse from a set piece. And yeah, it's not good. Not a great start. 1-0 down early. It's a very good side. It's just like Juve riding on the wall. Immediate response, though, not bad. Another set piece, though. The goal scorer, Nidgerson, again. Back into Raphael. Good ball over to Wang. Good tackle, but it falls back to Wang. He runs around. Ball now out to Arnstad. Good tackle by Neff. The Australian loves it. And away he goes, Eugene Neff. He looks for Dolcek. He's quick and he's away. And Dolcek now comes inside. Still going. Numbers with him. Dolcek goes himself. It's over the bar in the end. I think Dolcek really should have slept in Jeppee or Zahora. But yeah, Kenny now back to a bit more fitness. So we're going to keep an eye on Kenny. But the immediate response from SFB, not bad after the early goal that flew in for Leipzig. However, 30 minutes played. They're going to be really good going forward. We just need to just keep doing the same thing. We're actually playing really well. We're going to move into attacking here with 10 minutes left in the half. I think we've had such a good time of it that we deserve to really go at him, really. Time is ticking away here. There's not really a highlight, but hey, right on half time. Great time to score if we can find the moment. Bumnajar, Otter, ball in. Cleared away, should be Campbell's ball is. Eugene Neff now back into Campbell. His ball there, Marquez. Kenny can turn. What a ball to Dolcek. Great touch, should score. What a ball, what a touch, what a finish, what a goal. 1-1, right on halftime. Back in a positive we go. Dolcek in the Champions League is a bit of a machine, but the ball from Kenny, picked that out on his chest, Steven Gerrard-esque. And it's 1-1. There we go. Big Ivan in the chat. There we go. It is 1-1. And to be fair, you would say we've had the better of the game. In the end, though, it is 1-1. And they have a set piece. Again, Wang, ball in. Cleared away. Only as far as Wing, whatever you pronounce it. Good ball in. Thomas is good in the air, but it's headed away. Only as far as Arnstad now. And in the end, Arnstad back in to Cristiano. Olsen, Wang, blocked, falls to Romelu Andre. His ball all the way back. Adams now. Zahora's done well to get behind the ball. All the way back to Cristiano. And it's a pretty good highlight this for Leipzig. They've kept it for ages, really. In the end, it's another ball. Gonzalez, overlapping runners there, and it is found. I think his first name's Raphael. And in the end, he's got numbers queuing. He's lucky there. Neff, what a save from Mpagesi, and it's come off Joe Hoja, gone in. They've had the better of the second half, but we were all over him. He's got a knock, is Neff. He's playing a bit injured. In the end, I think Mpagesi, no, he didn't get near it. It's just hit the post. In the end, Joe just, yeah. It's one of those ones. We've looked good. We've looked really good. But we find ourselves 2-1 down in a massive game. In the end, Cristiano, good ball. Armstead picked off by Joe. He wins the ball back. It's what he's really good at. And the ball to Bubnajar is delightful. We've got numbers here. Bubnajar, Zahora. He's not missing them, boys. And just like that, we're back to 2-2. That 4-3 Ali could be coming in. Well done, Joe Hoge. Own goal, put it behind him, win the ball back, great positioning. The ball to Bubnajar in behind, delightful. And Bubnajar doesn't make a mistake. Zahora ain't going to miss that. And just like that, back to level terms. And I'm going to say it again, I think we've been the better side. We really have been the better side. In the end, Kenny looks dead. Thank God you're here. Get him out there. Confirm that change. Here we go. Joe Ho's not having his best of game either, but there's not really too much that I am going to do. I am going to actually make a change. Look, this is brave, boys. But he's a man in form. He's a man that just knows how to score. And we're all over him. And he just scored for Australia. Jenko is playing in the Champions League. Get out there in the shadow striker role. Jeppee dropped back a line with a bit more fitness as well. And Jenkins may just find a moment. You never know. Late doors here as well. 82nd minute. I am going to make one last change. Eugene Neff has had a really good game out there, but he's not the fittest. And what I am going to do is I am going to bring in Ortega, but to keep him a little bit wider as well as Jenko comes inside. Actually, Dolchek's still out there. What am I doing, Dame? Anyway, last gasp. Is there a winner? Oh my God, Jeppee. He's gone for goal. Jeppee! In the 93rd minute, Jeppee has bent it into the top bin. What did we just witness? Jeppee Hansen, in the 93rd minute, from a million miles out, has sent the SFB boys into ecstasy. Oh my God. You just don't stop those. What just happened? Clip that in the chat. Someone clip that right now. What just happened? North Beach, thank you. What? In the 92nd minute against Leipzig, Jeppee goes bang. If that doesn't just pump him up to a $20 million player, nothing does. Oh my God, we can't. I said I wanted to scare teams at home. At the moment in the Champions League at home, we can't lose. It is brilliant. 1-0 down against Leipzig early doors. Who cares? We're 3 points clear of PSV. And we're better than them results against team. If we win our next game against Leipzig, we're getting out the group. What is going on here? What is going on here? We have Leipzig next up in Germany. And if we win that game and PSV don't win, we are through the group. I'm pretty sure. And that's it. Ali's just made the point. Even if we're not through the group and we just go lose every game, that's a massive result in terms of the Europa League. You know, if we get a draw next game out, we shouldn't finish lower than third. Oh my God. Jeppee Hansen, eat your heart out. What a game. What a moment. What a man. That could have been one of the biggest moments in the history of this save that we have just witnessed. Jeppee Hansen, you're the GOAT. I'll see you in Germany in just a second. Welcome back, YouTube. It's time to do battle in Germany at the Red Bull Arena. It's Leipzig, and it is massive. We are playing ahead of the PSV Zebra game or the PSV Juventus game, whichever way you want to call it. We, with a win, could put PSV in a world of hurt. And really, with a win here today, we're not going to finish lower than third. Europa League football with a win today. Are we going to win? Probably not. Look, Leipzig didn't play particularly great in Denmark. Our record in Denmark has been really good. The only game we played away in the group stage so far, Juventus pumped us 7-1. So I would imagine our away form is not the greatest. However, who knows what could happen here? It is going to be a massive game, and that's all that matters. In terms of the league, just the stock standard usual, doing pretty well. Since we last met, but Silkeborg 3-0 looked really good. Zahora scored, Morton did well, Kenny picked up a knock and has actually been out for the last couple of weeks, but is back for today. And Jeppe Hansen scored a nice goal in the league as well. And then, thank God Jahir was there, but more importantly, Rafael Orbres got 60 minutes under his belt back from injury. Did the Colombian and has made the bench today. And, he just continues fine form, got an assist in the game. He's played 5 times in the league, got 3 assists, 2 goals, 2 player of the matches. He looked really, really good. And just hit the ground running yet again, which is nice. We just need to get that physicals back for him and just keep him growing. But yeah, 2 more massive wins in the league. And there we are. Ali reckons we win 4-1. Brave boy, mate. You're a brave boy because I don't think 4-1 is going to happen. But it is what it is. Anyway, in terms of the team, it's the same lineup that beat them 3-2 at home. It is Ep80, Otter, Marcos, Campbell, Neff, Hoj, Kenny, Bumdajar, Jeppe, Dolcek, and Zahora. If we get a result today... Oh, no, Ali's put to lose 4-1, as in 4-1, them at home. There we are. If we do win today, it could spell European football next season. Next year in terms of 2028. Hey, that would be massive for this football club. That's all I'm going to say. If we finish third and go to the Europa League, and with a good enough draw, we can go on a run. You just never know. We could also get out the group, and that is scary. In terms of their team, it is very similar. I just think Yotta's starting there, and Tyler Adams looks like they moved into the midfield, unless they go on to 5 at the back. No expects us to go out there and get a win, that's for sure. But hey, we beat them last time in the dying minutes. Can we do it again? Is that too much for me to ask? They haven't gone 5 at the back. Tyler Adams has moved into the middle of the park instead of playing at right back. And Nielsen, who played out wide, has moved to full back. Apart from that, same back 4. Next to the back 3 is okay. Tafani, obviously the keeper's still the same. Yotta's now got a start. And Meng, I reckon, moved wide. And they bring Jan to right wing, maybe? No, I reckon that's all still the same. I just think Tyler Adams and Nielsen have switched around, or they've switched someone in there. But yeah, Danny Olmo's here as well. He wasn't on the bench last time, but wow, Danny Olmo's here too. They have got such a team. Such a team. It is massive how good their team is. And they are struggling in the Champions League. Whereas the leading scorers in the Champions League, because of qualifying as well, have looked good. The Wonder Kids look really good, yeah, we know. Anyway, their recent form's been a bit weird. They're definitely a team that's not been at 100%, and it's a team that we can get after if we play our best football. However, this is Germany. We're in Germany. They're going to be, at home, absolutely amazing. As things stand, though, with PSV playing later, we could put ourselves in a position where PSV could be even out of the race to reach us. That in itself, though, is not something we need to think about. We just need to think about starting well. And it's an early corner where you're good from them too. Bum the jar, whips one in there. Campbell's not going to get on that, and Yotta's going to go. I don't like that floated one. I like it when it's driven. Anyway, Yotta beating one, and he's just pacing past everybody. Epagesi, geez, he had it probably covered, but a step further to his right, probably would not have had it covered. In the end, it's hit the base of the post anyhow, but I reckon on target, the keeper would have made the save. Anyway, 10 minutes played. Not even. Another highlight. Poor throw. Otter, though. Poor header. Arnstad. Turns his man. Raphael back of line. Cristiano just bumps at Epagesi. Right. Campbell. Marquez can face forward now. Good pass. Kenny. Has the fullback. Didn't want to play him. Now looks second line as Zahora. That's poor. Really, Kenny should have slipped it out there to Otter, but he never did. Anyway, good ball over there to Nielsen, who's playing on the overlap. Arne Schmid goes for goals, blocked, and where does it fall to? None other than Thomas Olsen Lornberg, the Danish superstar from Esbjerg. And he scored against the Danish club. How? We saw him do that against us when he was at Esbjerg as a 16-year-old. Now he's doing it to us in the Champions League when he's an elite striker. We are 1-0 down like we were at home. But this time we're in Germany. And it's now a corner. And Jota whips one anyway. And Campbell heads away. Jeppie's fairly quick. And he gets there instead of Wing. And he's taking Wing down the line. And not just taking down the line. He's got half a yard on him too. Beats his man. Beats one challenge. Comes inside in the end. I think he got a little bit star-studded that he beat a man at the Red Bull Arena. And he's gone for goal. It was pretty wasteful in the end. Highlight again. 15 minutes played. Dolchek wins the ball. Looking for Zahora quick. Finds him with the header. And I tell you what, Bubnajar's there. Bubnajar wanted it. In the end, Zahora, Dolchek, move. In the end, it's wide. Just a better ball to Bubnajar earlier, and Bubnajar would have had the one-on-one. We've been okay. We haven't been, I wouldn't say we've been great, but we're definitely in the game. What a press from Joe Hoge to win the ball back. Joe knows how to hit him. In the end, that's well wide. We're getting areas, we're getting in pockets of space, just very, very poor when it's come to the execution. Very even game yet again here against Leipzig. We have not been disgraced, which is good. Ep80, Marquez now. Finds Kenny. Needs to find something a bit more forward, Kenny. He has not turned once. Good ball from Marquez. Finds Jeppee. Zahora made a good one. In the end, falls to Joe. Good ball. Bubnajar. Numbers queuing. Good ball in. Tackle. Referee says penalty. It never is a pen. Would rather the corner referee. It's never a penalty. Never, ever, 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 ever a penalty. It's going to be no pen because he's won the ball. Be very surprised if it says penalty, but we all know it's no pen. Yeah, great challenge. In the end, look, we've had our moments here. A draw would be huge for us as well. But yeah, 30 minutes played. I'm not going to move us to attacking, I don't think. I think if it was at home, when we did that last time, I think we moved to attacking. Here at the moment, as long as it stays 1-0, all we need is one chance. In the end, yeah, that's a pen. Fucking hell. Gonna go, this one's a penalty. Australian barely ever gives away a pen as well, but that's going to be a pen. Vardy on one end says no, Vardy on the other is going to say yes, and both decisions are going to be correct, so I can't really complain. Wow, Neff got away with one. Anyway, Campbell. Ep80, Neff won, no ball. Marquez. Looks for Jeppee, finds him. Zahora now, comes from deep. Good ball out of Dolchek. Can he beat a man? Numbers starting to come into the box for him. In the end, Dolchek cuts it. Zahora! It's 1-1. We've equalised yet again against Leipzig. Down one end, VAR says no. Rightfully so. The challenge on Bubnajar, never a pen. The challenge by Neff, he won no ball. It should have been a pen. From the resulting play afterwards, we have gone down the other end and scored, and it is 1-1 here in Germany. And as things stand, it would be massive for us to get out in third at a minimum out of this group in the Champions League. Wow. And yet again, I think we've had slightly the better of the game at halftime against Leipzig, who are unbelievable. I'm so happy, boys. Start the second half. I said I just wanted to scare teams in the Champions League. I tell you right now, we're scaring Leipzig all the way out of the group stage. Kenny's picked up another knock. Oh, I reckon Albrecht. I don't think it's Albrecht's time. I think this is definitely a thank God. If we're behind, definitely Albrecht to come in and try and change the game. But thank God, so similar to Kenny in terms of the ability to win a tackle. I think we're going to go to that. Anyway, highlight here. Danny Olmo off the bench. Touch of class, doesn't he? Anyway, ball back stick headed. Just come from nothingness, really. And Finn at the back stick heads in. And yeah, it just was a throw that's just turned into a cross that's turned into a goal. Nothing crazy. Danny Olmo just does the right thing. Gets on the ball, lays it back into a path. That's a great header. This is where Jeppee goes back for Joe. A bit more forward thinking. I think Raphael, at the moment, has the quality of the Colombian. Knows how to pick a pass, get him up there. Dolchek's not having the best of the game either in this one as well. Going to move us to attacking. And I think 70-odd minutes in. Oh, Dolchek's played okay. Morton's played alright. I'm going to get Jenkins in because he knows how to score. Inside forward, on attacking. Is there going to be a moment? It is. Otter, bum the jar, good touch, ball in blocked. Otter gets there, Orbres, Otter, ball in. Oh, it's poor. Had to be a better ball. Had to be a better ball. Ball goes long. Can we win it in the air? We do. Raphael doesn't get there first. Had to get there first. Ball over. Neff. Need to win a challenge here, Neff. Good ball. Thomas. Game over. Fuck. We scared the shit out of him in Denmark and in Germany. But they're just too good. Sometimes you just got to say, hey, too good. In the end, we've had so many moments. So many moments. In this one here. Ball in, bat stick. Just over the bar. Empagesi, Neff. There's a one last chance here in the 4-2-4 to get one back. Good ball towards Jenkins. Just didn't find him. Yotta now. Bum the jar fouls. I'm guessing this is going to be all she wrote, really. And this should be game over. Wowzers. Well, we're going to be 3 points clear of them. We'll wait and see if PSV do anything against Juventus. We hope they can't. But we should be, with 2 match days to go, second. Look, all I'm going to say is unlucky. They played quite well. The boys went there to Germany and did not disgrace themselves. So at home, we look really good, and away from home, we don't look great. Goal difference is very, very even. What do we beat Leipzig by last game out is the question. We beat Leipzig 3-2, and they beat us 3-1. So I think actually if they go level on points of us, because they've scored more away goals in the games, they would leapfrog us. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Here's what it is. We need to just sim forward here and see what happens in the Juventus game before we end this episode, because it's very important that Juve do a job. Juve won 7-2. Beautiful. Done. Brilliant. Group F. That has gone very well. Next episode, we have Juventus at home. In a game, if we even got something out of somehow, we would probably get out the group. Then we have PSV in a crunch game. What we really wouldn't mind is PSV Leipzig play a draw. We know that if we just get a point against PSV away from home, we're probably out the group. But we'll wait and we'll see, and yeah. From Damo and everybody else here, what a time to be here. It has been great. We've gone out, we've conquered, we've won against Leipzig at home. We lost away from home in a very tight game that could have gone really either way. Next episode, Juventus, PSV. 2 games to try and qualify and get out the group in our first season attempting it. If you told me we were in this position, would have laughed you out of Denmark. We're in this position though. You might as well take it by the scruff of the neck. Run with it. You just never know. We could even get out of the group.